Okay, I'm sitting here quietly. My name is Shannon Kringen. I live in Seattle, Washington, United States of America. And I am a multimedia artist and art model, and recently started taking care of dogs and cats and pet sitting and house sitting and dog walking. And I'm trying to do a different kind of video. I usually am very, I talk really fast and I'm kind of all over the map in terms of what I talk about. So I'm going to try to consciously slow down. And I'm a little worried that people are going to find this video boring, but all I can do is be myself. I'm wearing a hat that I painted it's obviously not done yet. I will show you that. It's my abstract KRING style shapes and designs. There's the underside of it. It's going to be my new winter hat. I'm also painting myself a purse and some boots. So I walked some dogs today and I have 3 meetings with some other people. There's a cat that I might take care of, and another person that has 2 dogs and a cat. And what is the third person? The third person is a dog. There's a variety of things. I have walked dogs. I've even walked cats. Some cats will walk around the block with me. I've walked cats on leashes, but I have also in like a harness. Some cats will do that. I've had cats that just roam free and come in and out when they want. And I've had some cats that will walk around the block with me and come back inside with me. So there are some cats who will do that, and I enjoy that. I don't know if you can hear, there's a crackling fire in the background. I can hear a siren out my window. It's a cold day, but I have the window cracked open for my kitty. As I'm recording this, it is, I'll look at the date, November 18th, 2021. I really enjoy being in the forest and barefoot on the earth, and I've been getting a lot of extra sleep lately. I notice that I get really tired once the sun goes down, more so than I used to, I think. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. I think I have 922 subscribers now. I'm aiming for 1,000 or more. But let's face it, it doesn't matter if you actually watch my videos or not. If you just subscribe, that helps me. So even if you don't want to watch my videos, subscribe, it helps me. Like and subscribe. Of course, I prefer if you actually get something out of my videos. I was thinking I could do videos on my philosophy in life, on what it's like being an art model, on what it's like painting onto clothing, wearable art. I think I'll talk about the synchronicity that happened to me yesterday. I went somewhere and got a massage, and it was somewhere kind of away from Seattle, a more quiet community with lots of trees, very beautiful. And I had a couple massages recently that weren't so great, although I appreciate any massage that I receive. But let's just say that there's certain techniques I like more than others. And I had a massage, and I was going to terminate my relationship with this massage place. And then when I went in there, I tried out a different masseuse that I had never heard of before because the timing worked out. And what I first noticed when I first saw him was he had on Kringen sandals, which are some of my favorite sandals because they're so comfortable. I'm very practical about the shoes that I wear. I like to wear really, really comfortable shoes that don't give me blisters because I like to take long walks all year round, rain or shine, or snow. And he was wearing Kringen sandals, and he was wearing bright colored socks with patterns. And I like that. And some people make fun of people who do that. I personally wear that. I wear a lot of sandals, comfortable sandals. I wear Kringens and Fit Flops and Easy Spirits. They're really comfortable slip-on kind of shoes. And I love to wear colorful socks, like stripes, and like when it's cold. I actually prefer wearing no socks and going barefoot and wearing sandals and taking my shoes off and standing barefoot on the earth quite a bit. But this guy had the masseuse, he had on these really fun, colorful socks. And I felt like being quiet, so I didn't say anything, but I was very pleasantly amused by that. And I thought, oh, maybe this is my kind of guy, you know, the personality, he and I might click because he's dressed in creative shoes and socks and looks really comfortable and sensible to me. And so then he gave me a massage, and I prefer firm pressure. But he seemed to, on his like description of his massage style, it said that he specialized in lighter touch, lighter pressure. And I thought, well, that's not my favorite, but I'll just try it out and see. And it might be really soothing to have a lighter touch instead of really firm pressure that is kind of challenging to the muscles. I have particularly knotted up muscles in my neck and back and my shoulders, my upper scapula, shoulder, trapezoid. No, that's the name of a shape. What's the name of those muscles? I love all the not Greek, Latin. I love all the, like the latissimus dorsi, and that's the only one I remember. I sometimes work with medical students, and I get to listen to them use Latin terms like the lateral this and the, wait, lateral. See, now I forgot all the words, but I love when I'm around medical students, I listen to them say the posterior and the inferior, the latissimus dorsi. Now I'm forgetting all the terms, but I love it when I hear medical people talk about, and artists also, when I model for artists, they talk about the anatomy of the bones and the muscles. And I love hearing all of the Latin terms. So he gave me a massage in a more gentle, soothing way. And he emphasized very subtle things that he was doing with his fingers and his hands on my neck and shoulders and all the different parts of my body that they massage from head to toe. It was an hour-long massage, and it was just very pleasant and soothing and comforting. And then at one point he said, I think of massage, because I said, oh, I like your technique. You know, this is, every massage therapist is different. And he's like, oh yes, we all get similar training, and yet we all have our own style. And then he said, I think of massage like an art form. And he said, I can't really paint or draw, but I'm really good at massage and carpentry and building a bicycle. And I thought, well, that's cool. He's very three-dimensional, viscerally oriented. So, and again, I didn't tell him I was an artist. I just felt like being quiet and enjoying my massage. And I spoke to him very minimally. but I wanted to make sure he knew that I liked his technique, because the previous masseuse I went to had a more choppy, rough, I guess they call it sports style, which is for people who like a more rough, firm massage that's not soothing or relaxing. It's just about trying to loosen up the muscles, but not really soothe or relax you. To me, the best massages are a little bit of both. I like a certain amount of firm pressure on my muscles, but I want it to be soothing as well. So then I realized his pressure was lighter than what I'm used to, but he did use some firm pressure. They do a technique where they take their elbows and they kind of lean into your upper scapula, shoulder back muscles. And that's one of my favorite techniques. And then whatever that large muscle is called that goes all up and down your spine, like by, the middle of your back is your spine up and down, but then there's this long kind of skinny muscle on both sides. It goes up and down like parallel to your spine. And I really appreciated him. I'm trying really hard to not talk so fast. I tend to talk really fast. And now I'm afraid I'm talking too slow. That's funny. Find the balance. Okay, the synchronicity that happened was I was going to terminate my relationship with this massage place because I tend to get a massage once a month, and I was going to let that go. And then I met this new masseuse, and he had the cool shoes and socks. And then he talked about massage being like an art form. And I thought, well, I can relate to that. I like this. And he's putting his I could feel the energy. Like I felt like he had a talent for, not to sound corny, because he probably wasn't doing Reiki healing on me, but I feel like some massage therapists have a talent for, like, they're physically touching your body and trying to help you relax your muscles, but they're also trying to put positive, healing, relaxing energy. Like I do feel like he was doing some energy thing with me that was not just physically pushing on my muscles. It felt like it had a soul, a heart and a soul. Let's just say it was like physical heart and soul massage instead of just physical massage. So I felt just more soothed and connected to this person, really trying to do massage in an artistic way to help me feel more, less stressed out, which was very helpful and pleasant. And then the synchronicity that happened after that was, I thought, well, the shoes and socks, were cool. And then he mentioned an art massage being an art form. And I thought, oh, that's in sync with how I think of things. I think anything could be an art form. Any project you do can be an art form if you have a certain attitude about it. If you do it with love and care, you can do everything in an artful way. I don't think art is just painting and drawing and singing and dancing and acting. Art can also be the way you do massage, or the way somebody makes furniture, or even a car mechanic can probably be, artful in how if they have a passion for fixing people's cars and improving people's cars, they can do it in an artful way. Like, what I mean is be a creative problem solver instead of just A, B, C, D. Probably the best car mechanics are the ones that think outside the box and do what they're supposed to do. But if there's some strange problem with a car, they might be able to figure it out in a creative way that other mechanics can't figure it out. That's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about being a car mechanic, so maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like anything in life can be approached from an artistic standpoint. Put more real care into what you're doing is what I'm saying, with sensitivity and care. Put energy, positive energy, that you care about what you're doing, into what you're doing. To me, that's part of what art is doing something you love in a caring way. Like the way I take care of animals, I think is my own artistic, loving way. Like I think of animals as intelligent beings. Like dogs and cats have different kind of brains than humans, but I feel like they have their own intelligence. And I feel like, birds and squirrels and all the different animals and butterflies and bees and the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees, they all have their kind of intelligence. And I appreciate that, the individuality of all the different species. So the synchronicity that happened was after the massage, I was like, maybe I don't want to end my membership here. Maybe I want to have another massage with this massage therapist next month or whatever. And so I arranged it. And to make a long story short, I arranged it. And I have my account actually in Florida because it's less expensive. And I get the Florida prices here in Washington, which I didn't know was possible. And I realized I have something in my teeth. Look at that. How embarrassing. I was just eating. What was I eating? I think I was eating some black blueberries. Sorry. Okay. So after the massage was over, it was over at 10:25 a.m. And there's this little computer screen that had my name on it and a torso. And the massage therapist sometimes use this like digital device that shows the body, the front and the back, and the different muscle regions. And then it says the person's name and the time. So the massage therapist knows how to do a full hour massage and get each section of the muscles a certain amount of minutes per section, so they can keep organized with it. Oh, somebody's calling me. And so it said my name. It said my name, and it said my name, and then it said 10:25. So I took a photo, and then I went to the place where I get gas at the best deal I can find. And the total was 1968. So my birthday, 10/25, 1968, that's my birthday. So it's like the massage place, 10/25, and then the gas station, 1968. And I thought, okay, this is the universe. Like, it sounds silly, but it just kind of reassured me that, because I felt like I was making choices. I sometimes struggle with choices. And so it just felt like I was in sync with trusting my intuition and my instinct and my choices, because I get so overwhelmed and I labor over big and small choices. So it was just reassuring that the 10/25, 1968, 10:25 a.m. and then 1968, $19.68. So it was like time and then money. But that's interesting. And it just reassured me. And it was just a relief to make these decisions and just go, yep, this is what I want to do, and just feel totally confident about it instead of worrying about the pros and cons. And, because in life, sometimes you just got to surf the waves and jump off the diving board and see where it goes. So I'm going to call my friend back. My dad actually just tried to call me. He lives in Florida, and he just flew to California for a mini vacation, visiting family and friends. He went to high school in, I think at Burbank High School in Southern California near Los Angeles. And so he's there. I'm going to call him back. So thank you for enjoying the video. This is Shannon Kringen, Goddess Kring. And you can support me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Patreon, Goddess Kring. Go to my website, look at all my photos, and just a lot of art and photos. And if you live near Seattle and you have a dog or a cat or a guinea pig, or even chickens, I would love to take care of chickens. I know there's some people in Seattle that actually have chickens. I would love to take care of chickens. I used to have goats in junior high. My grandma had horses. So I've had experience with goats and chickens and horses and dogs and cats. And I know somebody who has a ferret. I know there's guinea pigs and ferrets and snakes. And I'm open to take care of all kinds of pets during the holidays, during Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I live in Seattle. So if you know anybody that lives near Seattle and they need a really good, and I have 5 references available upon request. I have 5 people that I've helped take care of their pets for, including house sit for them, and they can verify that I'm trustworthy. So I really love animals. I'm really good with animals, and animals seem to really like me. I think that they can sense if you like them, they like you. Some animals I can't connect with. I try, but I'm usually very, very good at connecting with animals. Even ones that are shy and afraid of people, I can tend to connect with them. Okay, So have a good day. Bye.